Free RV parking tip for today. Now, I have been finding free places to park all over the country for the last couple of years, and I thought, you know what, I need to show people what to look for. So right now I am in Panama City Beach because I'm going to be in this area for the next 6 months. I'm actually from here. I used to own a bar here, and I thought, where am I going to park? RV parks are booked up, and even the spaces I can get are at least $100 a night. Some of them are $150 a night, and the state parks that are $20, $30 a night are booked up for years in advance. Don't tell me go to a state park, because they are booked up. So let me show you where I am parked. Now, it's super windy outside, so it's going to be really hard to hear. So I'm just going to show you where I'm at, and then I'll come back in and talk to you. There's my rig. There's a bunch of semis. Right behind me there is actually an old amusement park that's closed up. Over here is an old Goofy Golf that's closed up. But this big parking lot, now let me tell you why I chose this spot. And by the way, there's another RV right there, and there's a couple of other RVs on the other side of these rigs. And by the way, right out our back window are all the palm trees. So we were just in Galveston, Texas, and there was an RV park right next to a big open field that said free beach access parking. So I parked outside that RV park in this big open grass area that was free beach access parking. Now, in Texas, you can park on the beach for free. It's a whole thing there. They're really lax when it comes to RVs, as opposed to like Sedona. If you go to Sedona, forget it. There ain't even nowhere to park to look at your map. They are not RV friendly at all. You got to get out of Sedona. But I was parked right outside for 2 nights, just living the life for free, like 50 feet away on the other side of the fence were all these RVers that were paying $150 a night, and I was staying in the same area for free. Now, I didn't have hookup, but guess what I have? I have a solar powered generator that I can start my gas generator for 2 hours, charge that up, and I'm good for a couple of days to watch TV, have my fans on, do what I got to do if I really need to. It's got this 30 amp plug, so I can plug the whole rig into it and use my microwave and all that fun stuff. But here, I saw these rigs. So when you see places where truckers are parked, now, don't come down on me about how truckers don't go to truck stops. Truckers are tired. They're running the country. They're running all of our needs, and we got to give them room. I get that. I do park in truck stops, though. I feel really safe in truck stops. I feel like those guys would help me if I needed help, although I've never needed help. I'm pretty self-sufficient. But when I saw all these semis parked here, now the one right next to me doesn't even have the cab, the truck part. It's just the back part. It's just the trailer. So it's been there for a little bit. But if a half a dozen semis are parked here and look like they've been here a while, for me to be able to back my rig up amongst them, it's a pretty good indication I can get away with it. Now, we're going to get out and do some exploring today. And I'm not saying that you could park here for free and put out your lawn chairs and do a barbecue and live here for free. But when you're traveling the country and you just need a night or two to get by somewhere, if you see where there's a bunch of trucks parked, especially if you can tell that they've just kind of been parked there for a while. And last night, right when I got here, a police officer pulled up along the road and had pulled somebody over, and they were parked out there for a good half hour dealing with this person and never once came over here. And if I were to show you where we're at, on the other side of this Goofy Gulf that's closed down is the Gulf of America. It's like literally a 3-minute walk over to the beach. And I walk, there's a campground right behind us. I walk through there. I walk my dog through there. Everybody else is walking their dog. I just look like one of them. And you know, they're paying big money to be parked over there. But I'm self-contained. Oh, let me show you one more thing. So when I'm traveling for a week or two and I know that I'm not going to be hooked up to septic and I don't want to fill my black water tanks because they're stinky and you got to find a place to dump them, etc., I got a little portable composting toilet. And when I sit it right here in my shower, it's about the same height as my toilet, and the pee goes in here and you put a bag in there for the poo. But the thing about the composting toilet, and if you really want to know about the composting toilet, I made a series of videos about why I chose that one and how I chose it and the pros and cons of this, that, and the other thing and how to use it. Go back in my feed, you'll see those. But the thing about the composting toilet is I empty out the pee holder. There's a little pail in there, or a little jug. When I empty that out and when I poo in a bag per se, I don't have to worry about finding a dump station. And man, what a difference that's made, because I've been on the road now for 4 years, and 95% of the time I'm in an RV park and I'm hooked up and I got power and water and sewer and blah blah blah. But when you're on the road, when you're in between locations, to not have to worry about finding a dump station is such a relief. There's such a freedom to that. So for example, the last couple of nights I was at a friend's house who lives out in the woods, and to be able to just open up my gray tank, which has no chemicals in it, it is just shower water and sink water with no chemicals in it, ain't nothing but a thing. So yeah, that's how I find free places, and that's how I'm able to travel the country. And look, dude, I got my house right here. It is so comfy. I love my rig. I love having my kitchen and my bathroom and my bed. I got little stairs back there for the dog. And my dog, I don't have to worry about, does a hotel allow dogs? I don't have to pay any $50 deposit for a dog or whatever. It is so easy to do this if you just use a little common sense.